So if you needed any more proof that we live in some sort of parallel, interdimensional, oxymoronic sub-reality, then just have a little gander at this alert video out of the United Nations by the chief globalist. Now this globalist monkey has the nerve to put out this video, and everybody in the West is freezing their asses off, and he's talking about climate change. Any weather in the world is a threat to humanity, according to these monkeys that want to control the world. But not only that, he's real, and he's worried about nationalism and xenophobia.
Dear friends around the world, Happy New Year. When I took office 1 year ago, I appealed for 2017 to be a year for peace. Unfortunately, in fundamental ways, the world has gone in reverse. On New Year's Day 2018, I'm not issuing an appeal. I'm issuing an alert, a red alert for our world. Conflicts have deepened and new dangers have emerged. Global anxieties about nuclear weapons are the highest since the Cold War, and climate change is moving faster than we are. Inequalities are growing, and we see horrific violations of human rights. Nationalism and xenophobia are on the rise, and as we begin 2018, I call for unity. I truly believe we can make our world more safe and secure. We can settle conflicts, overcome hatred, and defend shared values. But we can only do that together. I urge leaders everywhere to make this New Year's resolution. Narrow the gaps, bridge the divides, rebuild trust by bringing people together around common goals. Unity is the path. Our future depends on it. I wish you peace and health in 2018. Thank you. Shukran. Xie, merci, spasiba, gracias, obrigado.
As far as the UN is concerned, they don't want any nation states, of course, because then they want to be able to sit on their high horses and collect cash from the world, and they want their climate change to be of paramount importance in your life, so you'll pay them carbon taxes. So the UN has new anxieties about nationalism and xenophobia, when these guys were the ones that are shipping in these third world nations into the West, and then hiding the fact that these guys will not assimilate and are rapists. And in his little 1984-ish, we've never been at war with Eurasia, we've always been at war with Eurasia, he has the audacity to say that unity is path, our future depends on it. Well, unity is their path, as long as you agree with globalism, no borders, no culture, and no pride in your history. And you don't want to have rape gangs running the streets of your little town paying for it at the same time. But in all this feel-good unity, if you show any dissent or question the reality of these monkeys sitting on top there, like this German MP that's under fire for anti-Muslim tweets, you might find yourself banned from social media. And what was her crime? Questioning the reason why the police are sending out New Year's greetings when it was 2 years ago that there was mass sexual assaults on New Year's Eve. And they weren't by Yemens, but they were on the Yemens. So she asked the simple question, what the hell is happening in this country? Why is an official police site tweeting in Arabic? Do you think it is to appease the barbaric gang-raping hordes of Muslim men? So what does she do? Speaking truth to reality, she gets her Twitter shut down and then a criminal complaint for hate speech. Because hate speech is worse than the gang-raping Muslim men who seem to be dressed so stylishly for being from third world countries. I wonder what kind of jobs they got. So ironically, in Germany, this woman is being censored by a new law that only harkens back to Nazi Germany. But this time it favors Muslims from third world shipped in to destabilize Europe to remove any resemblance of Western culture. So bravo to Facebook, Twitter, and the Googles and YouTube for being the Joseph Goebbels propaganda arm for anti-liberty globalists, and the UN, who is routinely caught for the most barbaric actions in any place they are sent around the world, not including all the human trafficking and crimes against humanity. So as the UN and the globalists lose their grip on the population of the world and then continue to push their inverted reality, they seriously do constitute a threat to humanity. But as long as there are people out there willing to resist these puppets in their ivory tower, the answer always to 1984 is 1776. Peace. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides.